Awesome, awesome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you are logging in. This is the Superstars Team weekly training where we train on key topics that empower you to build a solid business. And among those topics is handling rejection. One thing I'll promise you is that you'll be extremely successful in this business. But one thing I won't promise you is that you'll have a smooth sale with no rejection, no objection. That's a lie. The nature of our business is we are dealing with human beings, people, and you must allow some to see what you want them to see, while others will never see it. You must allow some to critique what you are sharing with them, in as much as they are going to join thereafter. But then that's the normal process. So our today's topic is extremely critical for those who want to build solid business and for those who understand that our business will require that you skill yourself. You learn the skills. So handling rejection will be taken by someone who came into the business and was able to shine very, very fast. But guess what? The number of yeses that you are going to get in this business is equivalent to the number of no's you are going to receive. So if you don't want to hear no's, then don't talk to people and then forget about yeses. In fact, there's a book behind me in my shelf here in my library. There's a book entitled Going for No. Going for no, meaning if you want to get a yes, go out there ready to get as many no's as possible. I am not preempting what the speaker will be training us about. I was just saying she's one of those who learned very early in the business how to handle rejections. And so she has enjoyed the whole process. It is not very comfortable for people to reject the opportunity you share with them. But then once you learn how to navigate around that, then it will be fun through. As we start this month, we'll also be recognizing after our trainer is done, we'll be recognizing those who did very well. Last month was one of the best months, and we are so excited about what is happening in the International Superstar team. So without much ado, allow me to invite our presenter for the day, the trainer for the day. You'll realize that she has been recognized at the very global stages as having done the business in a very spectacular manner. And this is none other than our coming president, Florence Okech, all the way from Nakuru. Florence, if you can hear me, please take it away.
Yes, I can hear you, our great leader. Thank you for the intro. My name's Florence Okech. Okech is a mother, is a wife, and I have children. Firstborn 31 years, lastborn 17 years, and that's a wonderful family that God has blessed us with. I've been in the business for the last 8 years, going to 9 years. Actually, in June, I will be celebrating my 9th year in this wonderful opportunity. It has been a very, very sweet journey, and I'm excited and happy to be the one to share this great topic with fellow superstars. Thank you, our dear president, for giving me this chance. And without wasting a lot of time, I'm going to talk about handling rejection or objections. And as we all know, that anything that one is objecting it's just an expression of disapproval or action of disagreeing with something. And in this case, it is our business. More often than not, people take objection as a negative sign, but it is not a negative sign. Actually, it is a very, very positive sign. What we need to do when you come across any objection is to use sincerity. Let us always be sincere. Let us tell the truth. And let us be very, very, very transparent as we share about our opportunity. Because of this, we need all these virtues so that we explain the prospects, so that we explain to the prospects. Because many a times, if you are truthful, and especially following the right trainings and even the teachings from our company, the truth never fades. And actually, we are so many distributors in the country who share like the same values. So if you share these things with a lot of sincerity and truth, many a times, most of our clients or our prospects are convinced. The other thing that we're supposed to do when we encounter these objections, we should be good listeners and never argue with these prospects. Because when we listen very well, you find out that we are able to uncover the concerns that these the prospects have. So it is very, very important for us to be very good listeners, and we do not even interrupt during the conversation, so that we get to know why this prospect is rejecting us, or rather is not really agreeing with what we are trying to share. So we need also to take a moment and listen fully. I've just said that we also do not interrupt. And this one will also show respect and allows you to better understand the concern of this prospect. And then after listening to this prospect, provide a thoughtful and accurate response addressing the specific objection. And during this time, do not lose your cool. Many a times, most of the prospects even irritate us. You know, some people can really use even harsh words when they are rejecting you. So do not lose your cool. Just maintain calmness throughout, and then you'll get to know why this prospect is objecting or even rejecting you. So we have some of these basic objections that we encounter during our day-to-day business activities. And it's usually said in our business that if you have not encountered any of the following objections, then you have not started the business. So if you haven't encountered, for sure, you haven't started the business. So an example of one of these, it's a very common one, and especially during our presentations or even one-on-one presentation, some prospects do tell us that they do not have money. And in the real sense, some of them may not even be lacking money, but the problem is that maybe they have not understood very well, or they are fearing, they don't know what they are venturing into. So as a well-trained superstar who gets training like almost every week, every now and then, you should also think of some suggestions. I have some examples here that you can use maybe to make this person think. And maybe, because we usually say that money is in the mind, not in the pocket. So one of the suggestions, example of the suggestions that you can do, you can share with this person is maybe tell him to make a list of 10 people that he trusts, then borrow them. The other example is that you could help him as a member, tell him to bring the customers and you put their profits aside. That one, when you accumulate the profit and it totals up to the amount that it's enough for registration, then you register this person. There are so many other ways that we can do this, but the two have worked for me, and I believe they can also work for you. So whenever somebody talks about not having money, just try to share these suggestions and maybe any other that can work for you. Because I remember one of our directors in Nakuru, when she came to the meeting, she also didn't have money, and she usually says this in her testimony. She didn't have money, but when she realized that she was going to get some help when she joins this opportunity, because she came in when she was sick, she called his friends, telling them that, I've been unwell, but here I've gotten something that is going to help me, and I don't have money. And can you imagine, the friends sent her the money on the same day, and she joined the business. So when they say that they don't have money, don't just leave them like that. Share some of these suggestions, and then you don't lose your prospects, because we want to sponsor. The other objection that we usually meet is a prospect tells you that I am a busy person. What happens here is that maybe the prospect has not prioritized the business. And this may be because maybe he has not understood, or maybe he just want to put you off, or maybe, people have different reasons for rejecting some things. But in this case, you can also explain that we have, actually all of us have 24 hours. Nobody has 48, 78, or even 80 hours in a day. We have the same number of hours. And you can also explain, especially what I usually tell them, that I do this business part-time. And I actually spare some hours to do my business after work. So they can also do it, because others, not even me, many people on the call, I'm sure, are doing other things, and they're also working, but they have managed to do the business. So just explain to them that it is possible. It's a business that can be done even with somebody who, with proper planning, somebody can do the business and succeed very, very well. Because I've told you that I've been here for the last 8 years. I'm still working, and I'm one of the successful distributors in a Superstars team, because I've always planned and spared some time for the business, which really worked for quite a number of people here, and even worldwide, because we hear so many testimonies from different distributors. The third one is, this is very common, that people say that the products are too expensive. Usually, I tell them that our products are up to standard. They are of very high quality, and that quality is much higher than the prices. And this is a fact. This is even one of the 5 virtues. We always say that we have 5 points about our business, and one of which is very, very strong point is our products work. These products work, and especially if you're a distributor, if you have used the products, you have experienced how these products work. And even the people you have shared with, they have also done that. Actually, they have quite a number of testimonies about our products. So there's no doubt that our products are of a high quality, and what I want to repeat is they work perfectly well, and the quality is even much higher than the prizes. The fourth one that people usually say that many a times they've fallen traps to some pyramid schemes. So they always think that our business is also a pyramid scheme. And just to clarify something on this, is that we are told many a times that pyramids are most stable structures in many governments. But for our case, as far as our business is concerned, our business is regulated and it is legal. And as we all know, it was started in the year 1958. How many years are those? Those are very, very many years. And while the pyramid schemes hardly last for over 6 months. The other difference is that our business, you are paid as per the compensation plan. But on the other side, on the pyramid schemes side, the one on the top of the pyramid earns the largest sum of money, irrespective of the work that the effort that he puts, which really does not favor the downlines or even people whom they are working with. The other thing is that pyramid schemes, they do not have any service or any products to offer. But in our case, we have products, not even one product, quite a number of ranges of products which do a very, very good job. The other fifth objection or rejection is I am not the selling type. They usually say they do not know how to sell. They are not the selling type. I hope you have had these comments more often than not. And it's a fact that everyone is selling at any given time, including even the clothes that we are wearing. They were sold to us. Most of the time, we even visit the supermarkets. We go there, buy things, they are sold to us. So it's like the world is just a selling place. Everything is being sold to us. So no one was even born selling. There are some of these things you just learn. And especially we have perfect trainings here. So tell them that, encourage these prospects and tell them that in our opportunity, we usually train people on how to do this. And it's not hawking per se. It is the training and showing people. Actually, if I just want to sum up that here we sell hope. We don't sell most of the time. People think that we'll be walking from door to door to be selling these products. We do sell professionally. Actually, this is one business that is done by like even very, very senior people in the government, and you'll never meet them on the street selling these products. So I think it's just because these prospects are ignorant about what they're about to venture into. So that's why they give you some such kind of reasons. But if you explain further and tell them all about our business, they end up joining the business once again. And the other thing that you should tell them that for somebody to succeed in any venture, they just need to believe in themselves. So, and nothing is impossible when you believe in yourself. The other thing is many times prospects tell us that I'm going to think about it. And maybe the prospect was there through the meeting, he got like everything, but he still wants to go and think about it. So in this case, if he allows you, you can ask a few questions so that maybe you get to know if he understood what you said or the presentation itself. So question number one is maybe you can ask the prospect if the business made sense to him or her. If he gives you a positive answer, then that is great. You go on and ask another question. what did you like most about the business or the presentation? The third question that you may ask also, do you see yourself succeeding in the business? If you get all positive responses, actually don't even waste time. Just go straight to asking the prospect, how are you going to pay for the kids? Are you going to pay through M-Pesa, or are you going to pay cash? Because this is somebody who got something from the presentation, and now maybe he wanted some little explanation, then he joins. So always don't give up on your prospects too early. Ask a few questions to know whether they understood what you're saying or not. And later on, you find these people joining. So the other thing is that you also, if they allow you, always dig deeper into the objection until you uncover the real issue. And when you have already gotten the real issue, just try to explain just the way I've done. And that is why it's also very, very important to attend trainings so that you have a lot of things to share with these prospects. So always attend trainings and also upcoming events where you learn from different distributors about the testimonies that have made people succeed, or that have made people went through these objections. So in summary, for us to handle these objections from our prospects, we need to train more and attend almost all upcoming events in order to have adequate information to help us handle even the hardest concerns. The other thing that you're supposed to develop is a thick skin. Have courage to face these objections. Continue following these prospects, but do not appear desperate. Many a times, some of us appear desperate while it's like we even go as far as persuading the prospects. This is not right. Everybody has a choice. And even this business is not meant for all. It is for the willing. Those people who have passion to help other people. So do not be desperate. Just talk to the extent of and making this prospect understand. But if they object, please give them time. The other thing that we are supposed to do as distributors is active listening and understanding. Pausing to fully understand the root of the concern rather than reacting defensively. At times, we appear so desperate. We really want to convince these prospects. So we don't really have to defend ourselves. We have learned, we have been trained, we know what to do. So when they say no and they insist, give them the time. We also supposed to be ask strategic questions to really get the real concern. And then we also need to offer some evidence, testimonies. As you can see, as you all know, that testimonies, some guests come during the testimony time and they end up joining because those testimonies have really convinced them. Maybe you did the presentations, but when the testimonies come, they get convinced because of the testimonials. So the other thing as we are supposed to do is to build trust. Actually, you are supposed to view objections as opportunity to educate the prospect. And build a long-term rapport, not just barriers. Join the opportunity, barriers to join the opportunity or make purchase of our products. View these objections as time really to explain deeper more about our business so that these prospects can understand. Last but not least, always tell the truth for a moment of truth may come. Because at times these people may leave you there, you have explained everything, and later on, God forbid, they may lose their job, they may get sick, or maybe a relative or a friend is sick. So maintain a good relationship with them, and don't forget to thank them for their time. I think I've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for listening to me. I believe that you got something to take home, and you will face these objections head on to help you take your business to the next level. Thank you very much, our president. I've seen you back. Thank you for giving me this time. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, President. That is amazing. And a thorough training. If you allow me, I will call it a thorough training that you've shared with us right here. Those who've been with us from the beginning, you'll agree with me that Florence was very practical because she used an approach that all of us can relate. There's very experiences that we go through as we interact with the prospects, and they tell you, oh, is it a pyramid scheme? Now you know how to address that. If they tell you the products are expensive, you got a script from Okech Florence right there. If they tell you they don't have time, you now know how to respond to that. Thank you so much, Okech. And I also love the aspect of what really rejection or objection is. It's a good thing. You know, we are scared of being rejected or for them to have objection and to reject the opportunity. But it's a very good thing. In fact, you should pray that they verbalize whatever the objection, whatever the rejection. Simply because, as she put it very well, they are giving you an opportunity to clarify more, to shed more light. They are telling you, hey, I haven't gotten it right yet. I've not yet understood. In fact, I dare say, even when they tell you that they don't have money, most likely that is not the real thing. Maybe they are not fully convinced. And as you follow up, don't be desperate. I don't want to repeat what Florence has shared with us, but really, if you want to win in this business, to succeed in this business, then that is the approach to take, where you look at objection and rejection as something that you really need to grow your business. All right, now we move on to the next session. That is recognizing the work that we did as a team last month, or the month that has just ended, as a way of also kickstarting this other month of March. So give me just a second. So just a minute, I share the slides. We love recognizing people for their effort. We might not recognize everyone because time won't allow that, but we'll recognize the people who sponsored, those who did high personal points, those who took steps, and so on and so forth. Team, we are on a journey to the top, and massive action is what is guiding us as a team. If we are to get massive step-ups or massive results, then we must put in massive action. And most of the people that we'll be recognizing here, they've done exactly that. In our business, remember, you are paying yourself. No one is sitting somewhere to pay you because you are highly learned or because you are tall, you are short. No, you are old. No, it's your results. So let's put massive action. Now, the key ingredient to success in our business, the most pivotal one, is sponsoring. And for the new members, because I know we have very many new members, allow me to say that personal sponsoring is what dictates how big your team will be in the next couple of months. Personal sponsoring, this refers to the people you're bringing on board yourself. Team sponsoring, on the other hand, is the total number of people who are joining your team, including your personal sponsoring. So for today, we just recognize the personal sponsoring because it is the gateway to getting a huge team. Who were able to sponsor one last month? There we go. Veronica Chepchirchir, Priscilla Samba, Beatrice Chege, Rachel Getonga, Anne Moora, Damaris Buki, Judith Chepkirui, Peter Masamet, Beatrice Guju, Dr. Julia Athiambo, and Naomi Chepkoech. Congratulations to our superstars who were able to sponsor one person last month. Now remember the target is to always sponsor 3 people. And our system is that we sponsor people with 100 personal points. So automatically when you sponsor 3, you get 3 in 30. And we have people who almost did 3 in 30. They sponsored 2. And that is Mercy Chepkuogen, sorry. Congratulations, Mercy Chepkuogen. Lydia Mwesa, Margaret Benson Naman. Well done. They sponsored 2 each. Congratulations. And finally, we have people who did 3 in 30. They sponsored 3 people personally. This is amazing. There is no way you'll fail to succeed if you're sponsoring minimum 3 every month. And I tell you, all of us are capable of doing this. We start with myself and Pieros. Then we have Dan Kandegwa, congratulations. Alice Nyagoa and Amos Wasonga, Lydia and Charles Odero. They all and we also have, this is so amazing. Within very few days of joining, Daisy, Corinne, and Magdalene were able to sponsor 3, to do 3 in 30. So what people are struggling to do in a full month, they did in very few days, less than a week. So it is really possible for everyone. So I want to really congratulate this team. And by the way, they all took a step. Duncan took a step, as you see. Alice and Amos took a great step, as you see. Lydia and Charles Odero took 2 steps. Daisy and Magdalene, they took a step. So there's a direct correlation between sponsoring and stepping up. You sponsor well, you automatically step up. And the converse is true. You don't sponsor, you stagnate. So well done, team. And we have the highest sponsoring for last month being at 4. And I can tell you this translated to a huge business. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our top sponsor for the month of February, none other than our upcoming software director, Susan Mureithi. Hey, I won't move on until I see everyone on the chat congratulating Susan Mureithi, because that's the only way you get to the top. If you appreciate others, if you congratulate others, if you celebrate others, you are the next. Those who don't know where to chat, please look for somewhere written chat and you click. It will open somewhere where you can type the ones congratulations. I'm waiting for that so that we can move on. And by the way, as you do that, I'll give her a minute to say hi to us. And she will, if she wants, she will tell you that really that was her best month. You sponsor well, then your business will skyrocket. She missed Sapphire by a whisk. Allow me to stop sharing so that I can give Susan a minute to say hi to us. Please, Susan, take a minute and talk to us.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Thank you, PT, for giving me this chance. I'm so glad. I thank God because of the month of February. It was an amazing month for me. I managed to sponsor 4 people, and also I've seen my business growing. From the month of December, I've sponsored, from the month of December, I sponsored 3. The month of January, I sponsored 3. And the month of February, I sponsored 4. So I'm so glad and so humbled because I have seen my business growing in a very great way, and also my bonus growing in a very great way. So sponsoring team is the key. Let's continue to sponsor, and surely our business will never be the same again. Like in the month of December, I got a bonus of 90,000. I was so excited. Then my bonus grew. In the month of January, I got a bonus of 103, 247 shillings. Then in the month of February, still I've seen my bonus growing because I'll be earning a bonus of still 103, 810. So sponsoring is the key. And there was a time I couldn't even sponsor one person. So just a matter of going out, talking to people. We must be loud. Team, we must be loud. We must speak to people. In each and every place that you go, speak to people. Imagine, people are good. They are just good, just like you. So let's speak to people. All times, me, I normally speak to people anywhere I meet a person. I just talk to him or her. And also, I have been out. Let's have meetings. They are out, and we'll sponsor. Imagine, it's just a matter of sacrifice. It doesn't matter. You just spare some money for transport, then you go out and talk to people. So team sponsoring is the key. The time I started sponsoring, that's when I've seen my business growing to the next level. And I'm aspiring to become a Sapphire director. I don't know. If I continue to sponsor, I know my business will go to Sapphire and also to other levels because I know my God is faithful. So thank you, PT, for giving me this time. May God bless you, team. Thank you.
Wow. Excellent. We are so proud of you, Susan. Just the other day, you were borrowing fare to attend a business meeting as a guest. And now things are really happening. In 3 months, you are taking, if we include profits, more than 500,000. I mean, sure, this is Switzerland. And as she has said, sacrifice. Here in Kenya, we would say, jitume. I mean, don't just be like you don't love yourself so much that you don't want to sacrifice, you don't want to go out, then you're denying yourself money. We've seen Susan go out, and when you go out to build the business, money comes in. You go out, money comes in. So let's go for it. You have some of these secrets from people who are doing it. Allow me to proceed to the next recognition, which is personal PVs. Let me go ahead and yes, here we are. Personal PVs are the points you get when you do orders in your own name. In your own name. Before you think of what your team is doing, your own points. And we recognize the top 10. Starting with number 10, Dr. Anne Mungai. Congratulations, Dr. She's a medical doctor who is really transforming lives of so many people because she came to discover that beyond the conventional medical solutions, we have the natural remedies. And prevention, obviously, is always better than cure. Congratulations, Dr. Anne Mungai. Number 9, Susan Toll. 600 personal points. Lydia and Charles Odero, 630 personal points. Congratulations, Lydia. This is amazing. And Charles doing a very big business. I was talking to Charles today. He has already started doing a lot. And this is the way to go. Caroline Cheruyot, 672, number 7. Well done, Caroline. A consistent manager there. Susan Moredi, look at this. I mean, leading by example. Number 6, 828 personal points. Number 5, although in Zambia, Irene Mushukano, 881 personal points. Number 4, rising leader there, doing very well in her first month. Beatrice Chege, 900 personal points. Number 3, we are in the top 3. Number 3 is Dr. Devin Mumbanga, all the way in Zambia. I'm very happy that Dr. Devin, another medical doctor, will be talking to us on Saturday. And it's really exciting. Looking for. Number 2, Josphat and Puros, 989 personal points. And now, number 1. This is amazing. Someone who just decided it's not business as usual, and he was able to do a cool 1,786 personal points, and that is Duncan Degwa. Congratulations, Duncan. Hey, let's give it up down there for Duncan Degwa on the chat. Let's congratulate Duncan. He is position 1 last month, and I know he's going to sustain this. By the way, all of us, did you know we can do more than 2,000 personal points if we talk to enough people out there and if we specialize on some of the key products? If you feel that super glue is where you have favor, go full throttle, 100%. If you feel it is TNN, do it the Mexican way. Mexicans, in Mexico, they do TNN alone. They don't use any other product to do the business. CNN, go that way. If you want to specialize with, feminine for ladies, the fertility, go, full swing. It's possible. It's just an agent there. Try to specialize instead of being a jack of all products and a special or master of none. Why not master some? Okay, I was giving you that story so that you can congratulate Duncan Dewa, and now we can move to the next one. The next stage is we want to recognize our brand new manager. How do you become a manager? For those who are not yet managers, you become a manager by garnering 500 personal or team points. It doesn't matter if it's personal or it is with a team. 500 points. That's how you become a manager. But remember, you are nowhere. Okay, I don't want to say you are nothing, but you are nowhere if you are not doing your 100 personal points. You can never be recognized for anything without having 100 personal points. So let's celebrate our brand new managers, Gaudensia Masingu. And the second one is Daisy, Corinne, and Magdalene. Congratulations, Gaudensia Masingu. And congratulations, Daisy and Magdalene. You are doing very well. We are so proud of you. Please, let's congratulate our brand new managers. Hey, this is amazing. This is how people become directors, one step at a time. And we are very proud of you. Let's also go to senior managers. We want to recognize our brand new senior managers. How do you become a brand new senior manager? By doing 1,000 points or above, 1,000 points or more with your team. Your personal must never be less than 100 personal points. If you do 1,000 personal points, you are still a senior manager. If you do with your team, you are still a senior manager. So very important. Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate our brand new senior manager, starting with Lydia and Charles Ondero. Wow, congratulations, Lydia and Charles Ondero. Next time, they will be able to say hi to us. In fact, they moved all the way from distributor to manager to senior manager within the same month. Excellent job right there, Lydia and Charles. In fact, they were telling me today that by end of this month, they must hit director. If not director, then executive manager. And we are so proud of you. Another brand new senior manager moving at a lightning speed. She's really on fire. Beatrice Chege and Lawrence, we want to celebrate you. I really wish Beatrice was able to say hi to us, but she's still on the road from a business presentation. And we want to really celebrate you, Beatrice. Within her first month, she was able to step up to senior manager. 2 steps, manager and senior manager at the same time. By the way, that is something in common for both. They were able to move to senior manager from distributor. So it is possible. And as we always say, success loves speed. Are we ready? By the way, if you are not congratulating Lydia and Charles, Beatrice and Lawrence, then there's something seriously, terribly wrong. You might miss your door to the top and also to heaven. Anyway, let's move on. Learn to celebrate others and you are the next. Our brand new executive managers. That month was so productive. We had 2 brand new executive managers. How do you become an executive manager? 2,000 points in a month. 2,000 points in a month, whether personal or with your team. I love it when it is with your team because it is so easy to continue garnering more than 2,000 points every month and you take it to 4,000 points because it's not about you, it's about your team. So let your team be as big as possible. In fact, I challenge you, you're going to be an executive manager, make sure you do what our executive managers did. Like one of them, her team had around 10 new members within a month, brand new distributors within a month. That way your business will grow very fast. So let's celebrate our brand new executive managers. I'll start with Duncan and Nancy Dewa. Congratulations, Duncan and Nancy Dewa, for stepping up to executive manager. And our next executive manager, a couple that is doing extraordinary. I can tell you, I've interacted with them, they are doing extraordinary. They are doing meetings everywhere, so independent in what they are doing, and they have mastered the game. And this is none other than Alice Nyagoa and Amos Wasonga. In fact, you would think that they are directors already because their demeanor is that of a director. The way they are doing everything is like a director. Duncan will be able to talk to us in the coming days. I want to give Alice and Amos or any of the 2 a minute to just say hi to us. And let me stop sharing so that we can see whether they're able to take 2-3 minutes to say hi to us. Alice, if yourself or Amos, you're able to take it over, please. Alice, let me check. Alice, yes, she's here. Alice, you're a co-host. You can be able to unmute yourself. Alice, right? Yeah, there you go. Alice, you are unmuted. You can go ahead and say hi to us.
Yes.
Good. We
Thank
can
you.
see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, to all our members, to all the guests who are here, speaking tonight is Alice Nyagoa. Alice Nyagoa is married to Amos Wasonga, and between us, we are blessed with 4 kids. Alice is a teacher by profession and an excited member of the Superstar. Actually, Alice comes from Rangwe, Homa Bay County. And I'm so much excited tonight. In fact, tonight I'm lacking words. First, allow me to thank our president for giving me this chance to be able to talk. Before I say how happy I am, allow me to say that I met Neolife in Facebook. Imagine we met with PROs under Thriving Women of Worth, and I just like the page, and I got into friendship with PROs. Actually, that is one of the best friends that I've ever met, and I don't think that I'm very ready to regret. I can't regret having met PROs. In fact, she's like an angel sent to me. I was just browsing through my page, and then I came across Thriving Women of Worth, and then I decided to contact. Lucky enough, there was a WhatsApp number down there, and the response was very fast. Pierrot told me that she was a teacher by profession, and she's doing very well under this business. Actually, when I decided to pay, when they went to Dar es Salaam, I was able to have a look at the presentation of the event which was taking place, and my goodness, it was wow. I said that, oh, if all these people are able to benefit from New Life, what about me? I'm also a teacher, and Pierrot was also a teacher. Then I can make it. And to my surprise, my dear ones, I'm so much excited. Imagine today, I'm so much happy that now I'm being given a new name. I'm so much happy. I just decided to pay the money after Pierrot landed in Kenya from Dar es Salaam. I just decided to pay the money without even meeting her. I just said, oh my God, this is an angel sent to me, and I believe in her. So I paid the money, and I became a member without meeting her. And to my surprise, miracles do happen, and they will happen when you work hard. Actually, I joined in October, the end of October, and right now I'm an executive manager. I just want to thank Superstar team. I want to thank Pierrot so much. I want to thank Dr. Josephat so much for uplifting me, for holding my hand. And I'm not going to forget my team members. Oh my God, this is a business of the people. I said at that time that I'm going to be a director in June, but no, not June, March. It is now March, my people. This is possible. Let us just sponsor. It is about sponsoring. Use the product, share the product, and share the opportunity with the people. In fact, it is just wonderful to work with people. I just want to thank my team members from Homa Bay, Hoe, and I believe that you are all here. Let us just go for the step up. In fact, I didn't even believe that by now I'm having a new title. Oh my God, it is just wonderful, wonderful to be in Superstar, wonderful to join New Life. And by the way, I've actually benefited so much. I've obtained the cash bonus. I'm obtaining profit from the sales I make. And my life has actually changed. The weight I was having, the excess weight, I'm now okay. I can run, I can do my chores very well. I'm so much happy, my people. Let us just invite, let us just sponsor so that we can go to move up. But then when you move to manager, to senior manager, you get so much excited. You get the energy to move up. And I'm sure that this month I'm going to make it to director. And believe me, so we are going to do it. So my team, and all the superstar team, let us move up. Let us go for the step up, and we're going to get the energy to even move to the world team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pierrot. Thank you so much, Josephat. And together, we'll go places. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. That is energy. That is energy. Thank you so much, Alice and Amos, for what you are doing. You are simply stepping up because you are helping many other people to step up. And your commitment is out of this world. In fact, I'm preparing to change the title and start referring to you as the director. But let's just wait so that you get to 4,000 points in the coming few weeks. They've already started sponsoring for the month of March. We have always said success loves speed. While people are taking a short break, oh, we are so tired. For them, they don't have that time. And that is the way to go, superstars. And she has also demonstrated that it is because of sponsoring a lot that they've been able to take those steps very fast. Manager, senior manager, executive, very, very, very fast. So I want to really, as we close this, by the way, if you have not congratulated Alice and Amos and Duncan, then there is a serious problem somewhere. Okay, we want to wind up by saying this, that there's no way you are going to go far if you are not taking advantage of this kind of events. Ladies and gentlemen, except those who have just joined us and they didn't know about this, I would be so much hurt in my heart to notice that there's someone, a superstar, who has not registered for the Superstars Team Convention, which is coming up on 9th of May 2026 here in Nairobi at Clarion Hotel. Please, if you have not registered for whatever reason, the PayPal number is right here. In fact, I'm slow a bit here so that before I stop sharing, you have registered. Please pay the 1,800 through this Equity PayBill number 247 then account you put 0721699266. I will automatically see that. In fact, on the messages, I'll be able to see that you have registered. For the new members, this is the best thing you can ever do to yourself. In fact, it's only that it wasn't maybe announced to you that the time you are joining is the time you should also register for this Superstar Team Convention. We have speakers are coming from far and wide, some are still confirming, and you will learn a lot. We will recognize you there, we'll celebrate you, and those who are doing well, we will have a dinner together. It will be a day of its own kind. Congratulations to those who are registering. We'll update the list after this. And I look forward to seeing all of you on 9th of May this year. Parting shots from Pieros so that we can start the month with energy, and he closes the meeting for us. Thank you and God bless.
Wow. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for everything. Thank you for joining this meeting tonight. And I believe you have you have been inspired. Congratulations to all those people who stepped up last month. Congratulations for the good job, for the people who sponsored, who did personal points. I can tell you our future as a team is very, very bright. Congratulations most sincerely to people like Alice and even Duncan, who just, they did their executive manager step. I'm so proud of both of you. For Alice and Amos in Rangwe, Homa Bay, imagine, I think we are really challenged from Nairobi because these steps are coming from outside Nairobi. I'm so happy. And just remember, for you to build your business, sponsoring is the main thing. So let us keep sponsoring. This is the month to sponsor. Give yourself a target. Sit down tonight and write a target for yourself. Say, I want to sponsor 10. And you know, once you write down, you will do it. You will do it. It is possible. Let's run with the business. Let's move. And I can't wait to celebrate all of you at the end of March. And as Josephat has already said, our convention, we want to celebrate all of you. We want to come and celebrate you. Remember, we have incentives for the convention. You can't miss this incentive. 3 in 30 is one of the incentives that I want to encourage all of us. Let's not miss our 3 in 30. Just move very swiftly. Make sure you start strong, because for you to finish strong, you must start strong. So start talking to people, getting customers, and don't forget, we are in March, like us who are in Kenya. This is the month for, you know, people have already just planted, and now the rains are here. Products to move with is Supergrow. I can tell you, this is the season. So just move with this season and make sure you are marketing Supergrow as much as possible. So this month, we look forward to even doing a Supergrow training for the members. And I hope you're going to log in and make sure that you learn every detail about Supergrow. And let us go out and market, and you can get even. I remember there is a month for me and Josephat, we got 20,000 PVs points in 1 month for Supergrow. So why not you? You're more than able. God bless you so much. We thank our leaders from outside Kenya. I've seen Irene Mushukano, our upcoming president from Zambia. I've seen our leader, Josephine Marangu, all the way in the USA. Thank you, Josephine, for always logging in. I know it's not even, I mean, it's during the day there and you're here with us. Thank you so much. We value all our leaders, all our directors on this call. I don't want to mention everyone's name. God bless you and everyone else. Thank you so much and have the best of this day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye and congratulations all. See you at the top. I'm wishing you the very best of this month.